Another filling of the shed update. I will do a toy one probably in a couple of weeks because I am just about done with adding the models. But one thing I had to do today, I did have to take out a about 5 totes worth of parts, bag kits, and everything that I've been trying to sort and separate. I had put that on the patio there and tarped that up because I was running out of room. I couldn't walk. So I got that pulled out. I did get the kits in, and I actually had to, I got about 125 kits to go, and hopefully I will have them all here tomorrow, and I'll have all the models, and then I can start doing a little bit of toys. But anyway, a shed update here, and I will start with this side like I normally do. A few extra parts, mostly an Enterprise E that I've been scavenging. I've just been finding it on the floor and all that. Over here, adding the King Kong Mansion zombie Nazi, which I was on a Nazi zombie kick there for a good while. The sack here, this is an SF3D power suit, but it's also Welcome Back Cotter resin figures, which that's something you just don't see every day, and I don't even remember where I got them, but I do have Welcome Back Cotter resin figures. Added a couple more figure kits, which is more of the customizing kits from Polar Lights. I did add some Iron Mans, Dr. Jekyll's. Did add Michael Myers. Added the endoskeleton from, I can't remember the name. A Tsuda Terminator. Did add that. I'll show you all a classic here. Added the Space Jockey. And yes, that's the only one I own. Added some Halcyon aliens, some Luminators, figure-wise, some more victims, some more monster scenes, which them are the Mobius ones. Very little real space. I didn't add any ships, but that was kind of surprising. I did add some more planes, a lot of 1/48 scale, especially stuff from the 80s, late 70s that I always claim. But I wanted to show everyone this. This is a Cessna 01E, and these are like, to me, they're cheap vacuum form kits. If I can pull it out, they are vacuum formed in clear styrene. And they're just odd, and I don't hardly ever see them, and I just think they're just a unique kit. You get a vacuum form kit in a box. That's usually almost unheard of, and basically you know, wind up the propeller and you can fly it, but it's basically a vacuum form kit. Just one of those odd models that you just don't see all the time. Added some more 32nd scale 109, some Focke-Wulfs. As you can see, you know, added Bearcats, Skymaster. Just I added some airliners. I do like odd models, so I did add the Revell blimp here. Just variety. Added some more cars, which is more, I try to get to like bikes and stuff. I'm not really a car guy, but I do have some for certain reasons, and some reasons that I actually forgot. And actually added more armor. I added a whole stack here of Flak Panzers, the Bison. I was on my E10, E25 kick, got the Dicker Max. Especially the 3-in-1 tire, you actually get more parts in. It's one reason why I like that tire from Dragon. I do like odd models, and this is a vacuum form kit, and I can't remember what I think it's a Russian company, but anyway, I do like pillboxes. That's one of my favorite military subjects on here. It's just an excellent kit, and it's odd, you don't really see it. I do want to show this one right here. This is a Tiger kit that I converted into the, I call it the movie Tiger. And if you look at it, this is what they used in the movies. And it's a Russian T-34 chassis with the Tiger stuff glued on it. And that's, I went in and bent the side skirts, because I think Saving Private Ryan, when you look at the Tiger on it, it's got all this on there. And so I thought it was a unique subject, because that's a modeling subject. You don't see a T-34 for movies that, you know, try to represent the Tiger there. So very fun kit. Maybe someday I'll finish it, or even make a conversion out of it. Who knows? But anyway, got that. Of course, endless amounts of figures. Added some more Academy figures. Added the a lot of resin parts, some more resin turrets, some more Dragon. Added some more Jaguars, some 120 millimeters, some 54 millimeter. Added some Legends. Started putting in nails. Started adding some bag kits that I've been trying to get off the floor. I still got a wad to do. Added some Valiant miniatures. So I'll probably have to get some bigger nails so I can at least see what I got. I did add a whole lot more of 1/350th Enterprises. It goes all the way down the floor, all the way up here, and I even still have some that are buried back here. And when it gets cooler, I'll be able to pull some of this out, do some restacking, grab them out, put them back on here, and then we'll stack them taller to the ceiling. And of course, added some more Star Trek. I do have a lot of 1000 stuff. I didn't even know I had that many, but I do. Added a classic kit, Sci-Fi Miniatures. This is the Stargazer. It's a vacuum form kit. If you watch Steve Neal's channel, he recently built one. It's just one of my favorites, and just a classic model kit to have. Added the 23rd Century pistol. I love this kit. They had a cease and desist order. I wish I could get another one down the road. I just think it's just an excellent model. Just very simple, straightforward, and just an excellent 1-to-1 scale representation of a phaser. General Sci-Fi, I'm still adding to it. Added a whole lot of Pegasus stuff, which is basically almost their entire line of World of Worlds, their UFOs, their Apollo 27 rocket. Added the Testors Roswell Alien resin diorama, which I think is just absolutely a cool kit. It's just well done. It's a little pricey, but I think it's well worth for the subject matter. I did add some more Star Wars. If I could find it. There we go. AT-ATs, you know, Darth Vader's tie. Some more Star Trek, Shuttle Tidarian, and there should be a Falcon on the bottom. Added more Doctor Who, which is more of the TARDIS, and the Daleks Take Manhattan. I do have a few resin Arsenal here from Arsenal Models. That's Buck Rogers pistol. So add it to the Buck Rogers pile. Doing the nail method, added the this is an old resin kit of the Romulan Scout, which I gotta find some more pieces. I think I dropped it somewhere. Added a resin kit of the Icarus, which is I think is a mini model. And of course some 24 scale stuff to go with the Buck Rogers. Over here added the in the Battlestar section, added a service pistol for the new series. Just an excellent kit. Very little cleanup. You just basically, and it's hollow cast, so it's very light. Just basically got to trim the seam and good to go. So add that with my original blaster just to make everything cool. Did add another Cylon base star, which I got to figure out how to get more room out of my base stars here, but you can never have enough. Added the SDF-1 in the old Revell Robotech boxes, which I do have the same kit in the I want to say the Airy boxes. that did the Macross. I did add a kit. I didn't even know I had it, and that's Gotcha Man. Love the cartoon, and I didn't even know I had this. I don't even know where I got it, but I do own one. That is just fantastic. Hobby Store did get my final blue bear in, so now I have a complete set of the multicolored teddy bears, which I'm very excited. Added a couple more Gundam kits. Added a Mr. Engineer light kit, which that's for the Cylon. I did add one that has for the Vipers. It's a multi-function, and I don't know where I stuck that, but anyway. And last but not least, I did find my Dr. Evil rocket. The nozzle fell off, but that's glueable. But that is one of the builds that I after seeing the movie, I had to build it. I almost built it in the same night that I watched the movie. And this is a I want to say a Russian rocket kit that I bought, and got some spheres in the craft store, and glued it together. Started gluing some styrene bits on it and everything, and it's pretty darn close to the movie version. I wish they'd make a kit of it. I think it'd sell a bunch of them, but anyway, just a very fun model to build and display, because everyone knows what it is and everyone has fun doing it. But anyway, that is what I have got going on today. Hopefully everyone enjoying my little tour of the Ark here. I've got about 100 more kits to go, and I should have most of it here tomorrow. So that's what I got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode of Filling the Shed / Ark.